Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I love when players understand the situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws.
Brother, catch that ball.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field.
Oh, yeah, baby.
There's a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Going up top. And he's got it inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Run the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep.
Catch that.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
I wouldn't much.
On the return, it's Curry. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. It's complete. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Leon. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Give to the single back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
All right, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those.
Get in there. Touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Gamecocks line up and run it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field.
I'm definitely saying something about how I did better at Sam Houston State than Hayden.
They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah.
Will is wait for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
I don't think it does. Oh. Oh, look at this white boy go. Don't let the cats get hot. Don't let the cats get hot.
Period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let
Nah, you still got to go through David and maybe Ben.
Sets up shop at the 46 on first down.
Anyone else in the chat, or is it? I guess. Well, I'm talking to Brady in Discord. You might probably can't hear it. I'm guessing.
The passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh my! Oh, lineman just pushed that guy down.
Tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football. I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the
What the?
He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force
Off the deflection, mate.
Second down. Touch pass.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Get through there. Dang it.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having
Let's go.
It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Get through there.
That's what
Oh.
you expect from a senior. Don't give them
That is what you expect from a senior.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Get in there, baby. Oh,
He works
that's
his
the
way
one.
ever closer all the
We're
way
getting that
down
baby
to
in
the
there.
1-yard line. Third down has been right in the
Hold the line.
2 for 2 on this drive and trying
Hold
to
the
do it.
line. That's what I'm talking about.
This running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
On second down, he'll fire. He
What the?
finds his man.
I didn't even get that in there.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yeah, get down, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
But they're facing 4th and 1. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A high
What the?
kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone,
Gosh.
Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback will audible. Fast motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first
Oh, that's a
down.
pick. Yeah, that's a
The
pick.
ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's that right to that boy.
To the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the hurry up. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it.
Oh, catch that.
Pass is incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Back to the air one more time. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Pulls it in. And
Took that man out.
tackling there to keep him from getting
See if y'all can hit a little field goal from here.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll have to find
What if I
the
ice him?
line and
See what happens if I ice him.
generate a 46-yarder from the left.
wonder if it's a thing.
Defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
Oh, he made that? That's
Between the uprights,
goofy.
it's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
Yo. Oh.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
Hello.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our
These cats are just...
Guys, time for everyone to take
Do
a
I?
deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville.
In what way?
And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young
I did that the
man
other day. I hope I don't get...
And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They come into this third quarter
What
with
a fag.
lot of work they need to get
And it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak.
Yeah.
It's simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game. It's got to be one drive.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we go because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Booth. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting there.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy how this team's in the playoffs.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really nice stop there from the senior. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Taking it the other way. He was out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right?
You're playing Christian, though.
They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys who
Yeah.
still got
all kinds of running room. He's all
Yeah.
the way down to the
How have you not known that?
electric run has him set up. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Try to get it in with the run.
He might just say it was mean or something, but.
Stopping has commenced. The extra point gives him a 3 lead.
Oh, baby.
What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this
Understandably so.
San Jose State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the Silicon Valley. That's how much they took that crowd out of them. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. Finally stopped at the
Gave him the
46,
dead leg.
15-yard gain.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
To the ground with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop.
What's the score, Yasmin?
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end.
Fullback.
And they'll finally
That's
get him
insane.
down after a terrific pickup. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
That's insane.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep
What?
it on the ground here.
How did that? What?
Down, but not before
How did that
moving
happen?
the chains for a 1st down.
How did he get
Here's
that?
this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
San Jose State's 11-0.
Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with first.
I really hope I don't have to play a user first game. I don't want to in the playoffs. I don't want to.
The offense showing motion from
I
the
like
tight
not
end,
playing
trying to get a
users.
read on the D. They've been running it, but down the pass. And as he throws,
Holy crap, what a throw.
he snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has them.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. Got room at the 35. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Big
Holy moly, they sent the house at me. Sheesh. Okay, send the house at me. I'll run it again.
Dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Just telling me to run again. Come on, man. Why would I do that?
Motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bearcats have this offense.
George doesn't play anymore.
On the run, it's Leon. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
I don't think he's been playing. Yeah.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first.
What are you throwing it to that guy's hands for, you dummy?
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
I'm taking no 3 points, brother.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they go for it. Get on 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback.
Yeah, the past couple of weeks, Will's been giving me force wins. So.
Trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance. Over on downs. 1st down here for the offense.
The whole time I was in Costa Rica, I was getting force wins.
He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side.
What the? How did he catch that? That's so goofy.
Wide out in motion. Lost the throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking to the end zone.
What a pick.
And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And with the lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He wants to throw it.
Dude, get out of the way, you tards.
On 3rd down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Booth. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one
fall.
from this game is that your players don't quit. and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about.
I had to give me a new one too.
And knock it out. Nice job on the defender.
He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Offense set on first down.
Yeah, I kept like being at like I'd get to like 2 under, and then I'd like bogey 2 in a row, and then.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big
Yeah.
play on that one.
I think I was 4 under the first round, went all the way back up to even.
With a fresh set of downs.
Just kept like going back and forth. It was
They're
rough.
going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Frick.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the defense really stepped
Dang,
up.
OKC is going to win it.
They had to slow
Go
down this
3-2.
passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It
Oh,
take
yeah.
a miracle. Nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's kick.
Oh, he faked the spike. He's going to throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I did a fake spike,
Called, and the clock is
but it
down
didn't
to
work.
8. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Keep it on the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called with just a single second left. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been...
I don't need a recruit. I ain't gonna be here next year.